Welcome to the Chaotic Goodness Podcast. I am known as Wade. In our last episode, the crew ended up getting into a fight over a mysterious cargo left in a wrecked ship by the Order of Fear. Dr. Arthur Ezekiel III burned both of his hands. Flossy had a bad reaction to an insect swarm. I ended up trapped inside a door's electronic data port, and Rin got shot in the leg. But she's fine. Really, she is fine. We managed to escape thanks to the fancy flying of Hen-Tal. With the help of Gideon's tactical input, the crew boarded the irritated Badger and initiated a wild jump. They found themselves in front of a previously undiscovered world, which the Doctor decided to explore in his runabout shuttle. Before we start, we would like to thank Tabletop Audio. Now for the next episode.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Chaotic Goodness Podcast. We put the in humanity. Let the chaos begin.
We are going to pick up where we left off. As you remember, Dr. Arthur Ezekiel III had decided to go check out the random mysterious planet that suddenly appeared in your viewports after you came out of a wild jump that you initiated trying to escape from the Unidor.
Might be.
It had to happen.
Obviously.
Hey, we got away. It's all
It was
good.
wild jump or death. or presumed death, whatever.
Wild jump it is.
Presumed death, the best kind of death. We're going to, I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Dr. Zeke. I'm totally going to call you that for the rest of this podcast. So, Doc Zeke, what kind of dangerous weather pattern is predominant in this planet as you are flying towards it right now?
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. So the planet is covered in hurricanes.
With you.
I've been reading a lot of a webcomic where giant hurricanes are actually a feature of one of the space stations.
Oh, great.
Well, it's not a bug, it's a feature. All right. Great. So,
Right.
all right, so you are going towards the planet that is completely covered in hurricanes. You're going to go fly in and do some scans. So I believe that's going to be a face adversity roll as you are flying into a hurricane-ridden planet.
Super stoked about this one.
Yes, so give me a metal roll.
Is it me or
No,
him?
it's going to be
And he dies.
Dr. Zeke. Who
Is he flying?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's flying...
Honey Badger 2.
Yes. He is flying Honey Badger 2 into the unknown planet.
Oh, you're doing the scouting for us.
Metal, huh?
Yes, metal.
So 2 dice minus 1.
Yeah.
I love my metal score.
Sounds oddly similar.
9.
9. So that reduces, is that 9 total? Or?
9 total. It was a 10, which would have been like awesome.
Oh, okay. So you succeed with a consequence. Yeah. You fly into the atmosphere and the shuttle is buffeted by the high winds, obviously. Before you make it to the eye of a hurricane, one of your shuttle systems malfunctions. Which one is it, and why is it going to be a huge pain in the butt for you to get back to the ship?
Interior lighting.
The most important of systems.
No. All the lights inside have gone out. Dash lights.
Oh,
everything.
okay.
So now I can't see my control panel while flying mostly blind through a hurricane.
So now every single thing that you do in regards to piloting the ship, you're going to have to do a face adversity roll to overcome that, and then you're going to have to roll for the flying.
Cakewalk, bro. You got this.
Good job, Zeke.
All right. Back to the irritated Badger. Pilots.
Yo.
Hen-Tal, what vital system in the ship is malfunctioning that is going to take a while for the ship to be jump capable again?
None. I keep my ship in tip-top shape.
You went through a wild jump. Something happened.
And I prep for this sort of thing. The docking clamps for the shuttle.
So we do a wild jump. Oh, you do a wild jump, and the docking clamps mess up. He's flying effectively blind. Oh, this is
And can't dock.
lovely.
Awesome.
I can, it's just going to be difficult. And I don't know that yet unless one of you bastards have told me.
Let's just invent
Which we
teleportation devices. It'll be fine.
I mean, we would.
It's a thing, right? We can do that? I'm sorry you have to deal with a failed interior lighting of the docking system. Not sorry.
Yeah, you sound so sorry,
I
James.
feel bad for you.
Makes for an interesting story.
It does.
Why not?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you, Dr. Ezekiel is flying through the planet. The winds are rocking the ship. Everything goes dark, but it's responsive, so you know that your systems haven't failed completely.
And I still have sensors,
You
so
do
I'm not
still
going
have
to run
sensors?
into the ground or a cliff.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
Right.
crossed. Yeah.
So once you get into the eye of the storm, there's something interesting that your sensors are picking up that would make this planet not super valuable, but somewhat valuable to anyone in power. What minor valuable feature is on this planet?
Without going down to investigate it, the easiest answer is a geometric shape, something obviously square that did not occur in nature.
Okay.
I mean, so I've got the eye of the hurricane. I can land. I can try landing with no interior lighting. Yeah.
Which would take a metal roll, which you're probably not too confident about your skills flying
Right.
blind in a hurricane.
Let's fire the sensors at it full blast and see what we've got.
That sounds like an assessment roll. Give me an interface for
Alright.
assessment.
11 total.
Oh, you get a complete success on assessment. Okay, so you gain significant information about this thing and you earn a data point. So how about you tell me what it is? What is hugely significant data about this geometric object?
It's hollow inside, and the sensors pick up like the engraved symbol of the Union Space Corps.
Interesting. Fine, so you pick that up on your sensors, and I'm guessing at about this time, because things are kind of shaky and you get that information, you just kind of log it and try to head back.
Log it, chart the planet,
Okay.
back out of the atmosphere.
To fly out of this atmosphere as the hurricane is shifting and you are flying blind. First, face adversity, so that's going to be, let's see, versus your interface, because you're trying to figure out what the computers are trying to tell you.
I'm not even looking. Not even gonna look.
I got a 5.
You do not succeed. You get disoriented and you're actually not flying towards space.
Oh, that's the ground. That's the ground. Roll this bad boy over. Let's try this one again.
At this point, so I'm guessing everyone's in the helm, or at this point. Well, I mean, everyone's been patched up from the fight and everything. The swelling has gone down on Flossy, and Rin actually has bandages on her thigh.
But
I've
she's
mostly
fine.
got
But
the
she's
feeling
fine.
back in
Yeah.
my hands too, which is really what made this flying so
You
disastrous.
do have the feeling back in your hands. People are watching this. Gideon is on the looking through the navigation array, monitoring your movements. It's like, what is he doing?
I'm laughing my ass off at the amateur.
No, he might be. Is he having a stroke?
Guys, I think he's jerking off.
What?
That's the only explanation.
I don't know about only.
No.
Okay.
From what we know about Zeke, there's a good chance that that's what he's doing.
It's certainly reasonable.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But you said he burned both of his hands, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's using his feet. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That sounds like something he would
we
do.
were talking about oven mitts before.
Oh. It's called the Dual Stranger. No, but anyway, so Gideon is looking at this. He's like, I'm kind of worried. So he kind of hails you. you get a signal that you're being hailed, and you're trying to find that button. Give me an interface roll.
Oh my god.
11.
Hey!
Found it!
You remember exactly
all
what
the real minor tasks, super easy.
Mirroring real life, bro.
Doctor, this is Gideon. Hi, from the Irritated Badger. Well, I guess you knew that. What? Are you okay down there?
No, everything's fine. Saw something interesting, wanted to see it with my eyeballs. Yes, eyeballs. So I had to flip upside down so I could see through the cockpit down and onto the ground. But I think I've got this figured out. I can right myself back up, and I'll be back to the ship in no problem.
Gideon puts his hand over the microphone, looks at you guys, goes, "He's totally jerking it, guys."
Hey, Gideon, you should let him know that
Great.
he can't dock up here right now. Also,
Oh, what?
throwing that out there. Something may or may not have broken during the wild jump.
Maybe
looking
you
in-
should tell him.
Sure. Let's see how that goes.
Guys, I'm getting a whole lot of muffled kind of background. What's going on?
So, anyways, you got that right? The problem we have up here. You got that?
No,
Cool.
no, what? No,
What?
there's a problem.
What? No, it's not like you can't dock up here right now.
So I can dock.
Well, I wouldn't be too hasty.
Well, you can.
You can
dock.
certainly try.
You might not stay docked.
You'll die horribly if you try. Our docking clamps got damaged during the jump.
You're not supposed to give him all the
Just the
details.
clamps,
This is gonna be
though.
hilarious.
I mean, you can.
Just the clam.
Yeah, you can still pull in. You know, it just
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So hard landing, scrape a little bit of paint off the deck, and I'll be
jump
fine.
really fast.
Well, what's going to
Yeah.
happen from the damage done to the clamps? We'll have to guide you in and magnetically, clamp you onto the ship, but you're not going to be able to get out until we fix it. So whenever we get where we need to go, you're going to be stuck in that shuttle.
Okay.
I hope you have your oven mitts with you.
Yeah, and all of my interior lighting too is perfectly fine. No worries there.
Just stop choking it, bro. It'll be fine.
Yep.
Mood lighting.
I'm not doing this blind or unaided. That's nice.
Well, if you are, we know why you're doing it blind.
We all know what happens.
Episode 2, Stroke Wars.
Oh. All right.
There's a special place in hell for us.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
gonna be fun.
I think I've just recently been volunteered to drive the bus.
It's good for you, really. Let's be honest.
With your oven mitts.
So yeah, I'll just well, I can't hang out the hurricanes, so I'm just gonna get above the atmosphere at least.
Do you need some guidance to get back to the ship?
Well, Wade's still stuck in the door computer.
Yes,
power
yeah, it's
supply.
going to take a while to extract him, but we have a navigation suite up here, and I can kind of talk you in.
Like I can get above the atmosphere myself. I'm sure that I'll be fine there. Just docking when we're ready to dock. I can circle until the docking clamps are at least halfway functional, right? How long is that going to take?
Not a mechanic. I'm a pilot.
I am. It's going to take a while.
He says it's gonna take a while.
Like, we're going to have to get to a dock.
Okay, well,
What?
Well, I don't think we have enough oxygen
is a
for
dock.
Oh, God.
Wrong kind of dock.
Not that kind of.
Well, okay. Let me get above the atmosphere. We'll worry about guiding me in and how much paint we lose later.
Okay. Paint's cheap.
Right.
Pharmacy reps are not.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so give me a face adversity roll with your interface to get righted.
Okay, 10.
Yes, you
That's a
immediately
success.
you point up. Hey, that's where the sky is, and you point towards that.
Gravity's funny on this planet. What can I say?
No, it's not.
How do you know? You weren't down there.
I'm everywhere.
Oh God.
It's terrifying.
Yes.
We'll find you.
So you get out into space. You see, once you clear Atmo, you see the flashing lights of the irritated badger in the distance, and you fly towards that.
I wonder if I could patch up my my dashboard lighting so I can see.
Do a quick fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not critical damage, so sure, it's just a debility.
That's an interface, isn't it?
It's expertise, actually.
It's always expertise. Well, that's wonderful.
All right.
That's a 13.
Hey. So let's see. You treat a malfunction. And that's what you wanted to do. You do it. So you fiddle around a little bit under the console. You wiggle some wires, and all of your controls come back to life.
The amount of innuendo that has been going on.
What, he's too damn high! He just has both hands under the dash and he's fiddling around furiously. Maybe he's sweating a little. How is that innuendo?
I'm sorry, I'm
Just apply a little lubricant right here.
And sparks are shooting out of his shorts. You know what?
about, right?
Yeah.
Age on that one. I don't be regular there.
So you were saying? Oh yeah, that's right. We're playing a game. Okay, so the lights come back on, and now you don't have to face adversity anytime you want to figure out how to get your ship to do what you want it to do.
Right. Super useful.
Okay, so Gideon is offering to aid you.
That,
You gonna take his help?
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna roll to get involved. Let's see here. This is going to be. Well, let's see. Getting involved, helping you navigate is probably going to be expertise for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, you roll.
And who knows, I might get to roll a brace for impact with my plus armor of 0.
Maybe.
Your plus armor of 0?
Yeah, I'm the only unarmored character.
That was a poor decision. Hashtag poor life choices.
Okay, what am I adding to this roll?
Your metal.
Kim, why don't you describe what just went poorly for me? Because I don't want to come up with another one, because I got 5
Yeah.
again.
I'm tired of articulating my
You rolled a
doom.
6, which makes
minus
it a
1.
5.
Well, Gideon
Right.
also rolled to get involved, and he didn't make it.
So,
So he's telling you the wrong thing, and you're going in the wrong direction. So
oh, good.
That sounds fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm in a polar orbit instead of a...
So Kim, what system on the ship do Gideon and Dr. Ezekiel actually make worse as the shuttle smacks into the side of the irritated badger?
That is so wrong.
I will end you.
A system?
Yes, a ship system.
So I'm going to go
Life
with
support.
landing gear.
You smack into the underside of the ship. Everybody. Oh, by the way, everybody on the irritated badger and probably on the shuttle. Everybody roll brace for impact.
What's that made up of again?
That is 2d6 plus your armor.
So class 1 armor gives me just an additional 1.
Plus 1 to a 2d6.
6. That's gonna be rough.
8.
Why can't you fly a damn plane?
Because I'm a doctor, not a space pilot.
Damn it, Hen-Tal! So, Hen-Tal got a 6. Zeke got 8. Flossy,
11.
11.
9.
9. And we also found out that you have the tough ability. Harder, right? That's your
Faster,
skill.
stronger.
Better.
I am harder.
Good, you're harder. Okay, so because you're harder, you actually
She's
don't
not the
take...
only one.
There it is.
Yeah.
Brace
That's
for impact.
gonna...
Oh, come on.
We just created some kind of crew culture here. Now it's an inside joke among members of the crew that when you are cleaning the console, and I said that with air quotes, you're doing something that's best done in privacy.
I'll be in my bunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean my console.
That's what she said.
So anyway, Rin, you do not take any damage at all because you are naturally tough. Flossy, you got, what'd you say you got?
11.
11. You take no damage at all.
Like
8.
a champ.
You take, let's see, you got 8.
Did I remember to fasten my seatbelt before I braced for him?
No, the lights are off. You didn't know to do that.
Well, no, because I was upside down and I didn't fall out of the chair, so I must
No,
have been strapped
but you
down.
do take a minor injury.
Okay.
Not to any specific body part, you're just bashed up and bruised. And Hen-Tal, you take a minor injury, but you also get a debility of some kind. So describe, when the ship gets violently slammed into by the shuttle, what kind of debilitating injury do you incur?
I lose my left 2 top and bottom incisors. Makes it really hard to chew meat. Stability.
What? You lose
lost
a
these-
tooth?
2 teeth.
Use 2 teeth. Okay.
You know how hard it is to be charming now?
And, okay,
Does
so
that
you-
count as a debility, or do I
Yes,
get to pick like a real one?
No, that would count as a
real
one. You'll definitely take penalties to schmoozing with people until you get that fixed. So the ship jostles, you fall flat on your face and knock a couple of teeth
Oh,
out.
I hate
Guys,
you right now. I hate you right now.
I think I hit a landing strut.
I think you hit my damn teeth, you son of a bitch. Look at what you just did to me. Look what you just brought out of me.
That
I
was
couldn't even articulate words.
that was gravity,
I
sir.
hate you so hard. You mean the doc is gonna have some words when he gets on this here ship? God damn it.
Gideon brings you an absorbent pad, says you're kind of bleeding a lot.
Just give me some duct tape. We'll take care of this.
How are you gonna
He's going full Alabama now. It's happening.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
All right.
Told you I'd work it in.
Gideon gets back to the cons like, we should try that again.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Maybe we should strap in, right?
Good plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's all strap in, and then we'll try to guide the good doctor in.
I don't like anything about this plan.
Can I roll 3 dice?
No. Oh no. Somebody else could try to get involved.
Does somebody have a Ziploc bag that I can put my teeth in? Because I might need these.
Gideon brings out
Thank you, Gideon.
what's on this ship, organic and otherwise.
Constantly cleaning the consoles.
Oh goodness. No, like for real though, 'cause he's the engineer.
Right. Hey, maybe the pilot wants to help me pilot my.
You know, you knocked out 2 of my daggone teeth.
Not on purpose. Blade, it's really Gideon's fault.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, I'll just help you out. No worries.
Fine, I will help you.
You're going to be getting involved, so you're going to roll just your expertise.
Oh, okay. So just 1d6 plus
2d6 plus
plus
your
an
expertise.
You about to fail.
We've been there, done that.
5.
Fuck.
You gonna fail.
You don't succeed. Okay, so but the thing is, he doesn't take away from your successes, so
Right.
you roll your medal to guide yourself to the ship.
Why is this not interface or something that I'm good at?
Because you're not using computers.
Why am I not using computers to dock the shuttle aboard the freighter?
It's broken, remember?
Jesus Christ!
What did you do now?
guys.
No, I rolled a 3. I could have done worse,
This is true.
You're
but I
technically
got
right.
a 2. Yes, because I can generate a 1 on this roll, and then we're all dead.
You're gonna break the ship before you dock with it. This is out of control.
Gideon's looking at the display. It's like he's moving farther away.
And accelerating.
Oh.
Is he trying to re-enter the planet's atmo? We can't.
Doctor, stop. Stop. Full stop.
Full stop. Just a second, I have to find that. There it is. Okay. Full stop. Got it.
Hen-Tal, maybe you should go out there and guide him in.
How am I gonna get back in?
Aboard the shuttle.
That doesn't dock because the docking stuff is broken right now?
Whose fault is that?
Yours!
Wild jump, man.
Listen, had you not gotten those guys to come and try to attack us, this wouldn't be our problem.
I blame Flossy.
What? Why are you dragging me into this?
If she'd seen them coming first, we would have been well prepared.
You know
Been able
what?
to-
That's an explanation I'm willing to take with Flossie. This is your
What?
fault. You fly the shuttle out and pick them up.
No.
No,
All right,
I
get in
think-
the torpedo tube.
Yeah,
No way.
I think he was talking about an EVA out to my shuttle.
And ew.
Oh god damn it!
What?
I don't go outside of spaceship. That's ew.
So it's the pilot or the assassin are my choices. Not to exclude the soldier, but I don't think I need anything shot at just yet.
You never know. Fine.
If we had if we had like
Tractor
like
beam.
docking arms on this ship, we did put that. Somebody add that to the list.
Docking arms.
Oh, great. That'll help us now.
We might be eating nutrient paste for a few months, but we need those docking arms.
It's okay. He doesn't have teeth. He needs nutrient paste.
Well, why don't we send him down
Also,
to see if there's anything down there, and then maybe we can make some money to get those arms. Just saying. It's a thought.
Yeah, let's send the unarmored doctor in the unarmed shuttle down to the planet's surface by himself.
Yeah.
He's already proven
That'll
he's
give us
pretty much
time.
worthless.
That'll give us time.
So if we lose
Figure out what the hell to do.
to fix the clamp.
If I had not properly stocked this ship, you would still be bleeding from your leg.
No, she's fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Also,
Just blood.
that was my med bay that was fixing the leg there.
Right, but if not for my medical expertise, your med bay is near useless.
Listen, knowing what drugs
Near
to sell is not
use-
expertise.
There's words on the label. We could figure it out.
It's not that hard. Cloth, duct tape, problem solved.
Wade while this is going on, Wade has the little data hard drive you got from the door.
Oh yeah.
Takes out of his pocket and he puts it in his computer array, and he's trying to get Wade out of there. And he boots up the system, and you hear from the console, Wade's like,
Oh, thank God. What's going on?
and Gideon goes, Mommy and Daddy are fighting. Just stay in there for a while. So you guys can continue to argue amongst yourselves.
It's not like I'm going to run into anything in space, right?
Probably not. You should be fine.
Sure.
Do we have like
Yeah.
tow cables that we can float out and get it? I'll fucking climb out of this.
We could rig something. We could rig something up. Gideon is thinking about. It's like we could definitely rig something up. The thing is, though, jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, if something goes wrong with another jump, it could go really wrong for Zeke.
Okay, let's try it.
Well,
I mean,
Listen to me. Here's my thought. So, what if we ran the cables through, like, near the docking clamps, and then we use the crank to pull him in, so he's real nice and close, and maybe, just maybe, we can then manually dock the shuttle with the ship.
That might work.
Right? That's a thing we can do feasibly.
It's going to take somebody who's really, really strong.
What if, now hear me out, what if we tow, so can we, I can fly the other shuttle. Can we just leave the shuttle doors open and like I can wing it? Puns. In there? Is that a thing we could possibly do?
You mean clamp on to the other shuttle?
Yeah, I'll tow it up, I'll fly one in, I'll float on down, fly the other one in before he breaks it, because God knows what's going to happen if he touches that control box again.
Guys, I think I got this figured out. I think I can get me docked this time.
I don't trust you. I do not trust you. You need to know that.
No, I think I figured this one out. All I have to do is do exactly the opposite of what I think I want to do, and then I will succeed.
Oh, God, he's rolling. He's got dice in his hands.
Mother of God.
no! What? You did yours! Four?
No. This is better than the last roll.
By one!
So the shuttle can't wild jump on
you
its
don't.
own, right?
You fail to succeed. So you don't cause any more damage. You're trying to dock with the ship. You just don't do it.
Right.
So you're not getting it. So Gideon's like, okay. After the whole thing goes by and a lot of people are screaming because it's a near miss, Gideon looks over and hands out. Okay. Get in the shuttle. Nudge the shuttle closer here. Rin, we're getting you into a spacesuit. We're taking a walk.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I want to try to fly the other shuttle closer.
My goodness.
Grudgingly.
He gets.
Doctor, sit still. Don't do anything. Just, you know what? Just get off the chair
Turn
and do
the
some
damn
laps.
power off. Throw the keys out the window. We'll make new ones.
No, don't throw the keys out the window. There's a vacuum out there.
Or turn the power off. That would be bad.
Which
Just
one?
don't listen to him altogether.
Why
Which
does
button
he
turns
not
the
need
power
power?
off, guys?
Don't.
Listen, here's what I want you to do. You know how you're always cleaning the consoles?
I'm not
I want
always
you to prepare to for the next hour. I want you to prepare to clean the consoles with a stranger, okay? Just start sitting on your hands. We'll call it good. Don't touch anything.
Oh, it's so warm.
Right?
Let's hurry up so this nightmare can end.
The nightmare hasn't started.
Oh, it has for Gideon.
Gideon's.
Speeding things up, you get in Honey Badger 1. Rin and Gideon get in spacesuits because Gideon's going to have to tell you where to pull and everything. You're doing all the heavy lifting, so to speak.
Okay.
I'll
Which
watch.
you're built for that. Flossie's going to. Well, you need to man the helm just in case.
Okay.
So you're going to watch
I can still watch from there.
the holographic display from inside and giggle the whole time.
Oh, I
guess.
will.
Okay. Hen-Tal, you need to give me to do this precisely. This is an act of precision. In flying, you need to give me a metal roll.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Somebody who
I'm going
has
to try
metal
different
flying a
dice.
shuttle.
9.
Hey, you succeed at a cost.
I jostle so hard I lose a third and a fourth tooth.
No, you don't. No, not that bad. No, you succeed in connecting with the shuttle and guiding the shuttle back to the ship. However, let's see, doing that and getting them closer. This isn't exactly very precise, but the docking clamps are rendered completely inoperable by this time, but still workable for what we need to do. It's just going to take longer to repair.
I'm cool with
So you
that.
got a lot of scraping going on.
I'm cool with that.
Now that the shuttle is close by, Gideon outside, everyone's got their mag boots on. He's actually quite a distance from this, far enough away to watch, and he's telling Rin, he's telling you what to do. Mm-hmm. And over the comms, you hear him go, "Okay, now grab the underside, and you just wanna pull towards you as hard as you can."
God, that always feels good.
Please get off this channel. I think you are done here.
Okay.
You ready, Rin?
Yes.
Okay, roll physique.
11.
11. Wow, you completely succeed. You actually.
This isn't my first time.
Yeah, you.
Oh, goodness.
This is why we're friends.
This isn't the first time I clamped onto a spaceship, if you know what I mean.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No, I don't know what you mean. So you grab the underside of Honey Badger 2, and you pull, and you wiggle yourself in just right, where you're... Oh, I'm surrounded by children.
You're the one that said it.
You get into the airlock, and you pull the ship on. You pull the ship on to the docks. And there you go. The ship is on. Hen-Tal, you can dock with the ship. You don't have to roll.
No.
Because you know what you're doing. You just kind of go around to the other docks and get out of the ship. Rin, it looks like in order to hold the ship on, you're probably going to have to stay there.
Forever?
Not forever. Until...
We close the doors?
Well...
How long?
We need her. So we need her to hold on to the thing, unless we.
Ratchet
This is
straps?
Gideon. This is Gideon.
no,
He's
I
like,
know,
we
like some
can
bungee
strap. We
strap.
can strap the ship in. Okay. I have an idea.
Because
I
eventually
will-
we're going to have to make a jump, and I
I'll be
don't
there.
think
Yes,
I can
we need to
hold-
jump,
hold on.
and hopefully the straps will hold. But let's go get the straps. So Gideon goes into the ship, gets through the airlock. Hen-Tal comes out of the airlock. Gideon goes and he goes through his tools and everything, and he rigs something up. He goes, because there's a seal. Okay, so the airlock, Rin, you are outside of the closed airlock. Gideon steps in. The airlock closes behind him. The doors open in front of you. You're both out there. And Gideon starts like tying some things up and tightening them, asking you to help. Mm-hmm. He even, in 0G in the vacuum, he gets the science fiction space welder, and he spot welds the ship in place in a couple of places to make sure it holds. And let's see, Gideon gets it, does enough, and says, okay, so that's the best I can do. Hopefully it will hold. Let's get back into the airlock.
Let go.
You get in the airlock, back into the ship. Gideon gets back on the comms, says, okay, Dr. Ezekiel, that's the best we can do. Now we just need to figure out where we are and how to get to the spaceport.
So I think that we might be near an old Space Corps base.
Okay.
I saw something planet side. They've at least been here.
Oh. Okay, well...
How far away is it?
We don't know. Well, you would know. You just know that you found something on the planet, but we do have a navigation suite.
We do, yes.
This is what it's for.
Sweet. Let's figure out how far away that is.
Yes, it's a navigation suite.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, navigation suite. Oh, that whole thing. That was stupid. Anyway, so... Give me, Hen-Tal, if you're going to use the navigational suite, we don't know exactly where we are. We're far away from jump points as far as we know. This would definitely be kind of a face adversity to figure out where we're at. You would have to give me an expertise roll. However, somebody else on the crew can also help using the navigation system. Two heads are better than one, so to speak. Gideon actually has a +1 to expertise. I don't know if anybody else can do that. No. The doctor is unable to get to the navigation suite
And unable to roll. So.
Yeah, you're forbidden from rolling for the rest of the game. Sorry, man.
We took your dice away.
But I like these dice.
No help?
Good. Go ahead. No, just roll. Plus your expertise.
7.
Hey, you succeed at a cost. We figure out where we are. You know where we are. We know where the nearest jump point is. However, the nearest jump point is about 2 weeks away. So we can go to the jump point for 2 weeks, or we can wild jump and hope we end up where we need to go.
Will the shuttle stay on?
We shall see. That depends on how poorly you roll. God damn it.
If you throw me out of the ship mid-wild jump, my vengeful spirit will come back and murder you.
Gideon gets on the comms. How did you know what we were talking about?
I never turned off the channel. I don't care what you say.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't want to throw him out into the cold reaches of jump space. I mean, you're... Hen-Tal, I know you're a little sore right now.
Yeah, because I'm missing teeth. My gums hurt, and I'm not pretty anymore.
We will find a space dentist.
I'm a doctor. I can fix it.
You're a doctor, not a doctor of teeth. They don't sell fucking cyber teeth, bro.
Although they should.
I bet they do. Just ask...
Hey, cannibal lady.
yeah. Ask the cannibal.
Oh, my.
So,
Pretty your teeth in bright flashing colors.
Sounds like this could be a democratic decision by the crew, or whatever the pilot decides, so we can either burn for 2 weeks to get to a jump point, or do a wild jump and see what happens.
Veto on the wild jump? We have too much broken stuff? That's my humble opinion.
Let's do this. Let's set off towards the destination. While we're flying casually at a 2-week pace, we can try to fix the things that are broken and maybe stabilize the ship enough that we can survive a jump without, exploding.
So important details, though, what's in between here and there?
And do I have 2 weeks worth of food and water?
And air.
Air.
There's a spacesuit in there, I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Spacesuits don't last for 2 weeks.
But we can go out, get him out, and bring him in. True. We have more than enough air and food and water.
To be fair, the doors on my shuttle are not broken.
Right.
So, I mean, I could leave the shuttle, really.
You could probably leave the shuttle and walk around to the other airlock on the other side of the irritated badger and get in that way.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll go really slow.
Yeah,
So-
we'll roll that happens. Okay. So
It's a metal roll, right?
no, you're just doing it. Okay? You're just succeeding at that. So Hen-Tal, you also have a skill where you can decide what kind of trip that we have. It can be pleasant. It can be quick.
I am going to attempt
Choose wisely.
to make this 2-week trip as short as possible. That is my goal.
Okay, so you make it go quickly. All right. Now, since we are burning for about a couple of weeks to get to the closest jump points, this introduces another mechanic of the game called the close quarters rolls.
Oh boy.
So
That sounds
when you're on a small space vessel and you're all crammed in small quarters, like in all the science fiction-y type stuff, that usually is when
Cabin
relationships or cabin fever or things set in. What I'm going to do, since we're starting off with this, I'm going to roll at random twice, once to get to the jump point and once to get to the ship. And whoever I choose, you make a close quarters roll after picking another one of the players, and then we decide what happens with your relationship. Okay?
Okay.
So, do we have a 4-sided die? We'll make this easier. There's 4 players.
There's 5 players.
There's 4 players in a GM right now, so. Okay. So, 4, let's see. Rin!
Yes.
Let's see here. Close quarters move. Choose one of the other members of your crew.
Oh, man.
Doesn't have to be a player.
I volunteer as tribute.
Well, it's her decision.
Or she can roll a d4.
It's going to be the doctor.
Okay. Roll 2d6. Rin.
I got a 5.
Describe what caused the newest hurt feelings or bad blood between the two of you.
I'm telling you, that leg needs to be looked at.
No, it was...
You've been limping since we got back from the last mission. Don't tell me there's nothing wrong with your leg.
It's fine.
So the doctor has been harassing you for the majority of this trip to get that leg looked at. At this point, it's come to a head because he said he needed your help with something, but actually lured you into the med bay.
I've had worse.
I'm sure. You're missing an arm.
So it's come to a head. You're really frustrated with him constantly harassing you with the leg, and what do you do to shut him up about your damn leg?
duct tape.
Your leg looks kind of tasty.
From what I understand, you had to buy those legs. Mine are not for sale.
You like me that much, huh?
So now, okay. So now we have threats of cannibalism on the ship. All right. Great.
What happens when you irritate a badger?
So she threatens to take a bite out of your leg. It gets really creepy. You shut up, and she just walks out of the med bay.
All I'm saying is, okay, fine. Watch her walk. Just watch. Watch.
That's sexual harassment.
And now all the men on the ship are staring at your butt.
Don't look at her. Watch her gait. She obviously favors the one.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No.
Like gatekeeper and keymaster?
As long as it's not stinking, it's fine.
Seems legit.
Okay, and when it starts stinking, I get to look at it.
That reminds me, I gotta unplug the showers. I'll be back.
What?
What?
I'm
the only one on the ship doing maintenance around here, so...
It's your job.
What does it have to do with
Yeah, I
showers?
know. So I gotta go...
So,
Just put some Drano in it. It'll be
We're talking
fine.
about stinky crew members, and we've been stuck on this ship for a long time. So you finally get to a jump point. It's a standard jump. You don't even have to make a roll. It's super easy and pleasant.
Have we been able to stabilize the shuttles so they would...
Gideon's been working at it with a little extra help, and the ship will stay on the irritated badger, and we will roll. So once you get through the jump point, it's going to take another week of burning to get to where you're dropping off the cargo, and the next person I rolled for close quarters is Flossy.
Oh, alrighty then.
So pick another member of the crew and roll 2d6.
Me.
Hen-Tal.
I volunteer as tribute.
So what did you roll?
Alright, so 4.
Oh, good lord.
Do I
Describe
need
what...
to add anything?
No.
No, okay, just checking.
Describe what caused the newest hurt feelings or bad blood between the two of you. Good lord.
He keeps trying to sneak into my compartments and mess with stuff.
Listen, I heard you
I
have
think
liquor.
he's just bored.
You supposedly have liquor.
We are not
I've
talking
smelled it.
about that.
I have smelled
I
it.
have seen you drunk.
I'm not trying to get drunk. I'm trying to get sober. Now give me that liquor.
Liquor is not going to make you sober.
You don't know.
You
that.
are confused.
You don't know my life. You don't know where I've been.
You can't have it.
Listen, drunk is misery. Life is misery. Therefore, drinking is not drunk. It's sober.
You made no sense whatsoever. You still can't have it.
Because I'm sober. I need
stay
that.
out of my compartments.
I just want some scotch.
You can't have it.
I'll trade you for it. I got 2 teeth.
Ugh. I don't want your nasty teeth.
These are perfectly clean teeth.
You're going to have to be a lot nicer if you want me to share.
Okay, so you get into an argument over whether or not Flossie has liquor on the ship, and you all are just kind of pissed at each other. Rin and the Doctor's pissed at each other, and Gideon just stays to himself for the whole trip, just kind of like just
Cleaning
doing
the
his
console.
own thing. No, just kind of staying away from
Unplugging the drain.
hype.
Rewiring the electronics, if you know what I mean.
No, that's literally what he's doing. He's rewiring the electronics.
Is he cleaning his own pipes?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the pipes in my room are blocked up. I gotta clean them out.
Ew.
Why do you have your own shower? We have to use communal showers. That's some bullshit.
I'm the engineer. I can have my own damn shower.
fucking pilot.
I'm the doctor. I don't get my own shower.
I keep you alive.
Yeah, you can
Thanks
stink.
for that.
Yeah, but you don't care about not showering. You guys like you're broke.
Yeah.
You ate each other.
Yeah, apparently sweat is a marinade on your planet.
You know what else is a good marinade? Some fucking scotch.
No. Be nice. Stay out of my stuff.
And
Gideon's
bullets
like,
are
I-
another seasoning.
I'm sensing some tensions among the crew. What? Yeah,
You're so crazy.
maybe. But anyway, our helm is indicating that we're approaching the station.
Yes.
Alpha Beta 213.
We'll go with that.
Thank you for listening to the Chaotic Goodness Podcast. Special thanks goes to Sean Gomez for the creation of Uncharted Worlds and permission to explore them. For more information, please visit uncharted-worlds.com. We'd like to thank peacelovedgames.com for their support, Another Dead Weirdo on Reddit for the stellar intro tunes, and Art by Sulfuric on Facebook. Connect with us on Facebook at the Chaotic Goodness Podcast page and on Twitter at chaotic_podcast. If you'd like what you hear, please leave us a review. If you have any questions or comments, send us an email at contact@chaoticgoodnesspodcast.com or message us through social media. If it tickles our gray matter or our fancy, we might just use it on the air.